name is Brittany and welcome to my channel if you're new here, and be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any videos that I post, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Now onto the scheduled programming, this DIY rainbow highlighter. Alright you guys, I had the worst trouble trying to make this. I had tried to make this like a week ago and I made it wrong, and I had been running all over the place to look for the right materials that I need for it. Since I made it wrong the first time, I needed to refine the eyeshadows that I need for the colors, and it was so frustrating. And I'm sure by the time I upload this, there's going to be like hundreds of other DIY videos on how to do this, you guys, and it's slightly frustrating, but it's okay. That's what happens when you're creative, and I'm here to support other people. So if you see other tutorials, let me know. I'd love to watch them, you guys, seriously. So I just want to put a disclaimer that in no way, shape, or form is this my original idea. I said that, you know, there's probably other DIYs on how to do this, which explains to you that it's a pretty popular product right now. If you're big into the beauty community, there's like an 80% chance that you have heard of this and watched some sort of review. It is a small business. It started on Etsy, and then, you know, the big YouTubers did reviews of it, and they just kind of blew up overnight. So they ran out of the product really quickly, and they had a restock being able to be available to buy, and it's just been so hard because it's very limited, because it's one lady who makes them all by hand. I do suggest that you guys try and buy the actual product to support somebody and their dreams and their goals. Let's get started with how to make this product, and I will say you guys are going to see a shot of me using when I explained the materials that I use. The colored eyeshadows is going to be different than the actual eyeshadows that I use, and I wish that the first set of eyeshadows that I got I could find again, but they weren't anywhere to be found. Seriously, really obnoxious. Okay, but you guys probably just want to go ahead and start this, so I'm gonna stop. So let's go get our rainbow on. Woo! What does that mean?
To start with what you're going to need an empty container. I just had an old bronzer, so I cleaned it out, and this is what I'm going to be using to hold it. And you're going to want different eyeshadows. I originally wanted these ones, but I messed it up, so I went with some CoverGirl ones, which turned out great. It's just fine. But you want to make sure you get red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and a purple color. And I also used a blush here. And this is Mica powder. Now, it is a finely ground powder, and it's perfect for that shimmery look. A lot of people use this in natural makeup that they make. I bought this huge pack here from Michael's for $30, but you can find little ones online for $3.99, and I knew I was going to use this more than once, so that's why I invested in this. And lastly, you're going to need some spatulas to mix and set your powder in, or you could just use a knife too, but I got this in the clay section of Michael's. To separate the colors, you're going to get 6 different bowls, and you're going to smush and smash all of that shadow into those bowls. And you can reuse these containers. They're not completely useless. I would save them around in case you want to make your own blush or your own highlighter or whatever your heart desires. And I used 2 eyeshadow palettes for these little ones because I wanted to make sure I had enough powder, and these were really good. It actually would have helped even with a third one, but that is okay. This gave me the perfect amount that I needed. Once you have all the colors in there, you're going to smash it up to a very fine consistency. You want to make sure that you take the time to do that here, or it'll become a little bit chunky, and you don't want it to be chunky. And once you have it ground up, you're going to take some of that Mica powder and sprinkle it in there. You want enough for it to shimmer, but not too much to where it alters the color a lot. And for some of the colors like the orange and the yellow and the purple and the red, I actually had some of those Mica colored powders in my pack, so I used those to make them pop up a little bit more. The green and blue show up just fine on their own. And don't feel the need to get those colors in the Mica powder. The white gives it that perfect shimmer enough on its own. So we're going to take some rubbing alcohol and pour it into the cup. I don't know quite a measurement that I used for this. I eyeballed it, but I know that you want like sort of a sandy consistency. I left my red a little bit too chunky, you guys, so that's why you see it kind of look a little broken up in the palette. So try to get it to a wet sand type feel. And once you have it to where you want it, you're going to pack it in there. Don't forget that you have to fit 6 colors in here. So be mindful of that and make sure that you leave enough space for all 6 colors to fit. Don't feel like you have to use the entire product that you have in your little bowl. And once you have all those colors in there, you're going to take a paper towel and press it down on there, and find something that is the size of that to press down a little bit harder. I just took the lid of this and pushed it down so I could really soak in any extra alcohol on top. So you want to grab another paper towel and complete the process of soaking up that alcohol. And then what I did was I took a rubber band and secured that second paper towel there. I only did that because I have cats who will knock it off overnight for sure. And this is completely optional. You don't have to do this, but it definitely helps. So wrap it around there and let it sit overnight until it dries into your beautiful new highlighter. Now I know the actual highlighter itself takes a couple of applications to make it very, very pigmented, and that is the same with this. It is what it is, you guys. It's a rainbow, but either way, it's a great way to control the kind of look that you have on your face.
Alright, you guys, so I hope you enjoy your new rainbow highlighter. We're gonna go get our glow on, our rainbow on. It's like the sky's gonna be everywhere because we're just gonna pop up like a majestic being that we are. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing, be sure to hit that red subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, you guys. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.